men are judged by the performance of what work they accomplish, and women are judged by appearance. But here's the clincher. In marriage, there's a work element too expected of women. You have the whole domestic side, and then you got the appearance side, and then the whole romantic sexual intimacy sex side. So you get all these things that women are, you're expecting your wife to do. And so she can be really good at one, but if she's showing up kind of lackluster in a certain area, even just temporarily, then as a man, you get in this pout mode and this like
Oh, a man that pouts is the
men pout the worst. We
men
pout way
are
worse than
the
women.
worst pouters.
Yeah,
Oh,
we are good at it.
terrible.
I could be a very good pouter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
they've gotten better at it, but you know.
He has gotten better, but you try. Oh, when he's gotten his pout modes, it is horrible.
But, and I'm going to explain this, and men, maybe you don't even understand this. I'm going to explain you to you, and women who are watching this, I'm going to explain why your man does that. If you're not showing up for him sexually, if you're not showing up for him domestically on any other thing that he's requiring of you, even if you've both agreed to these are the parameters of our relationship, this is how we're going to handle things in the household. The reason why is not so much that you're not doing or failing at it, it's he takes it personally. Mm-hmm. Men have this thing where it's an affront to us because if we're your husband and you're our wife and we expect these things of you, if you're not doing these things, even though it's not about us half the time, we take it as being about us and we take it as you don't respect me. So let's just say in your household, everyone's household is different, but let's say in your household, you're the stay-at-home mother and you clean and you cook and all kind of stuff like that. So you had a rough day, but the food isn't ready. Maybe you did the cleaning, or maybe it's just a rough day. No cleaning got done. You're tired. Maybe it's your time of the month. You just don't feel like it. You got a headache. Kids running around acting especially crazy today. So no cooking, no cleaning is done. So the man gets home from, let's say he's out working out in the world. He gets home from a hard day at work and he comes home and sees nothing done. He feels immediately disrespected. The first thing he does not do, which he should do, is take into account, okay, what happened that led to this mess that I came home to. Yeah. His first affront is, I went out and did all this. I'm out here making this money. and I'm coming home to all this. And so you don't respect me enough. And that's where the problem comes in and doesn't take it into account.
Instead of investigating what's the underlying issues, what's wrong with you, babe? Like what do you need, you know?
I can recognize when my wife is going through a season of unmotivation, whether it's with her business, whether it's with doing things around the house, whether it's with sex, whatever. I can see the telltale signs when she's just feeling unmotivated. And I can tell that a whole lot is not necessarily going to get done in this particular season. And sometimes it's a spiritual thing, and I'll have to get in there with her and we'll find out what's going on. And I'll just start talking, like, talk to me, what's going on? You know, not to kind of dig around and find out what's going on. Sometimes it's not that serious. Sometimes it's just a physical thing. Sometimes it is time of the month and you're just like, whatever. But I can tell when that is. And I have to make a mental thing because I'll say it, even me, by default, you take it personally. Like, well, what about what I need and stuff? But when I do come to myself and realize, wait a minute, something's going on here.
It's my fault that I have a period.
But when I realize that it's not about me.
I'm sorry for having cramps today. I'm sorry for feeling bloated. I'm sorry.
But when I look at it from her perspective, then I realize, okay, let me not make this about me. And let me go and get in with this battle with her. And I will give her grace. And I will just accept that I will pick up the slack during whatever season this is and understand that the same way I get up and go to work 5 days a week, 7:30 to 5, whatever, it's just as much for her doing all of her responsibilities as well, even if it doesn't look the same as mine. That is just as much work, if not harder. I haven't had to do her job, so I don't know how much it takes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We compare our jobs, men and women compare their jobs and think that, well, your job is not as hard as my job. That's not true. You know, based off of our mental makeup, our spiritual makeup, our physical makeup, we experience life differently. So what may not pressure you, it'll pressure me. You know, what will make you tired probably won't make me tired. You know, it's just we're different that way, and we have to really learn the nuances of each other as man and woman, and our character, our personality, and know our thresholds. Know your husband or your wife's threshold of what they can handle mentally, spiritually. And that's where that whole thing comes in, where the one is stronger. You bring your strength, you know, to help the one that's weaker, because, you know, he's better at certain things, you know, mentally. I'm an artist. Okay, and artists are very sensitive. You know, we take things kind of personal, and I can multitask when I need to, but having to think about big major projects or major things at one time, I don't do well. You know, that'll shut me down. Like, I'll just turn off, I'll get depressed, I get tired, and you be thinking I'm unmotivated. I just got a lot of pressure and I can't deal with this. You, on the other hand, you love to work. This man loves to work.
So I'll come home from working and there's some business work
and he still wants to work.
Some ministry work. And I'm like, okay, well, now that we're together, this is the time we need to take to work on this. And I'll be like, and I used to do this a lot, be like, okay, we need to talk about this. And I would get so frustrated when she would be like, I don't feel like it. I just want to lay on this couch and watch TV and play on my phone right now. And I would just look at her and just be like, you're unmotivated, you're lazy, you're blah, blah, all these like that. Now realizing that this is the end of her day too. And now she just wants to chill out. And even though I'm the type to just keep working and working until something gets done, like, I just want to get it done. I think you'll avoid work that you don't want to do.
Yep.
And me, I can do that too, but I'll just go into it and just try to get it done, like power through it. I'm really good at trying to make myself suffer what I feel like I need to. And I don't need to do that as much, but I will push through to suffer through something because I feel like it's my responsibility. And I don't think that's strictly a man thing, but it's just, something that I do.
And that's where I come in and help you learn how to rest, because you had a hard time learning how to take time for yourself.
Sometimes I've had to learn that, and sometimes there'll be pressing projects that need to be done, but I can just look at her and tell, and I listen to the Holy Ghost now. It's like, if you bring it up right now, it's going to cause an argument, or it's just not going to work, or you're going to say it and she's going to give you the wrong response, you're going to get offended. Let's bypass that whole argument, a whole emotional upheaval, and just put it to the side. Yes, it needs to get done.
It's funny though, because when I'm on, I'm on. Yeah. Man, I get things done. You hear me? I can clean a house in a day, and I'm
to move furniture around, everything.
I'll do all of it. I'll do a business, start a website. I would do it all.
I love those times.
And I know you do. And when I'm in that mode, I can tell he's like, yes, and he be trying like, well, let's get this done.
Yeah, I'll be like, let me get everything in that I can think of while she's in this mode.
Because when I'm done, and I go back to my rest mode. Yeah.
But
seriously.
So sometimes I'll know the best thing I can do is just lay on the couch with her. Doesn't matter. All these pressing things, they do really need to get done. But if they're not going to get done now, why am I going to press it as if and cause an argument for no reason? It's still not going to get done. Yeah. So I've just learned to give her grace and just chill out. And the Holy Ghost has made me a lot smarter now. He's like, Jalen, don't say nothing right now. Just chill. Just chill. Because I can't. Husbands, stop trying to change your wives. Stop trying to make them better. Stop making it your holy God-given responsibility to change your wife and make her a better person. You can't do it. Only God can change her and make her a better person. Yeah. You can be an example. You can help. You can encourage. But a lot of your time is going to be spent encouraging. You will spend, if you're doing marriage right, you'll spend way more time encouraging than you'll ever do criticizing. I would say you can do 0% criticism. You're doing pretty good. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Did you know that we have channel memberships? Channel memberships are a great way for subscribers like you to support what we do with monthly payments that give you access to awesome perks. For example, if you sign up for Tier 1 Vision Bearer, you'll get a cool badge next to your name whenever you leave a comment beneath our videos. You also get access to custom emojis we made just for you, so people can know that you're one of our channel members. If you sign up for Tier 2 Vision Bearer Plus, you'll get a 20% discount on all of our merch, kind of like this hoodie that I'm wearing here and other things that you can find on our merch site, access to exclusive behind the scenes mini vlogs, and a members only chat with us right here on YouTube. The best part is, no matter which tier you choose, you'll get lifetime access to our premium content, like our 6-week course, Overcome the Spirit of Depression, or our long-form cinematic podcast, Death to Pornography. Only our channel members have unlimited access to these special productions. And to say thank you, we'll always give you shout outs by name in our live streams. Consider becoming a channel member today. Click the join button below for more information. Or if you're an iPhone user, click the link in our description. Thank you in advance, and we'll see you next time.